Nicki Minaj and ex-boyfriend Safaree had words for each other via the internet. So Safaree, I guess, is still going forward with this lawsuit he has out against Miss Minaj. He wants to be properly compensated for all of his work that he has done with Nicki for her career throughout the 8-9 years or whatever she's been out. Nicki Minaj said, fuck that, apparently. Suck a big dick. And I'm not doing it.
Stay on my face. Don't call me again.
Paraphrasing.
It's my money.
And I need it now.
But I need to keep it.
So one of her old rap affiliates, 7 Up, a nigga from Brooklyn or Queens.
Okay.
I guess it would make more sense if he were from Queens, and he used to be in the group Hood Stars.
Nope.
Nope. No idea where that's from. Okay. I mean, I don't really know. They had like a couple of songs and videos and stuff, but I never had heard of Hood Stars before I heard of Nicki. I just knew who they were because she used to be in that group. So he had been doing some videos with Vlad TV. And in one of the recent ones, he pulled out some letters that he says are allegedly from Safaree, when he writing him when he was locked up. And Safaree basically thanked him in these letters for all of his work as Safaree's writer.
This is Lou Star or 7 Up?
7 Up.
Got you.
So who?
I googled the group real quick.
I don't know who that other one was.
Lou Star. He has the S in Lou Star is a $.
What else would it be? Of course it is.
I just want to make
I'm
sure.
surprised this 7 isn't a damn $sign somehow.
Oh, but I'm not surprised it is a 7. 7 even up.
That's a given.
Why wouldn't it just be? You know what? Never mind. Who am I to question?
An S doesn't actually do that. Like, it's not even almost.
But that's what, right? Like a 7. If I was just to look at this, I would be like 7. I mean, I know niggas, so, 7
right.
Up, but it is not. You know what? Creativity. Let people.
It's better than XXX Tentation.
Who is that? Who is XXX
Temptation?
What?
Triple X Tinashe.
I don't know. Listen, these kids got to do better.
I hate that one. I hate that one.
I just don't know what the fuck you trying to say to me.
I hate that one. I remember when my friend told me about Lil Uzi Vert for the first time, like maybe 2 Sweet Heats ago. And I was like, God bless you. What were you talking about? Keep that from me. Nigga, Gesundheit. Are you all right?
Girl, are you sick? You need some.
Little Uzi Vert. I'm so confused.
I'm sorry. I thought you were sneezing. Right. Could you rephrase?
Oh, you need a tissue. All right. So
some Sudafed, something.
So he posts this video. I mean, he does this interview with Vlad. He's talking about how he was basically Safaree's ghostwriter, and he has proof in these letters or whatever that he pulls out.
Okay.
And then he posts it on his Instagram, of course. Here's the caption. #exposed.
Oh, Lord.
#Safaree letter asking me to write for him. He never wrote for Nicki Minaj. The proof is in the pudding. Laughing emojis. Nicki Minaj, I'm done with this clown. Safaree, he should have never opened his mouth. Again, silence. Happy Mother's Day. The hashtags and the ads do weird things for me when I'm reading. I might be like, I'm sure I'm a little dyslexic.
Well, that's okay.
But
do your best.
Because I don't know if it's like starting or stopping, and then you also like...
I mean, is it you or is it the way the nigga wrote it?
It's a mixture of both.
Okay.
Anyway, he should have never opened his mouth. Again, silence. Happy Mother's Day, girly.
All right.
Drop the lawsuits and live your life. Pop a bottle to that Vlad TV. Thanks for the look. So under this photo, Nicki Minaj posts the following comments. She likes the picture.
Of course.
And says... he can throw dirt on a woman who took care of him, but won't respond to you like a man, huh? Niggas only know how to say my name for a little extra airtime, but never respond to grown men. They won't put up this interview on the blogs because they don't fuck with Vlad. Laugh emojis.
Since when do blogs not fuck with Vlad?
I've seen
that name so many times I thought it was Vlad. So
you thought it was V-Lab?
Remember that time? I think it was a live show and everybody was like, wrong name.
I do remember that. Because I remember
the whole audience was like, fuck is wrong with you?
I said, bitch, she has a show on loudspeakers.
Yeah, you didn't have to bring that part back up. Thank you so much for rubbing it in, friend. I'm saying, like, I've never known that person's show to be like ignored or anything like that.
He's more known for the interviews than he is for like himself. It's like,
and that makes sense.
Somebody said something crazy. Where? On Vlad. Like, that's kind of it. Like, his individual opinions, even his appearance, many people probably don't even know what he looked like.
So did the stuff that 7up Ghost wrote for Safaree, did he then pass that on to Nicki?
That's what I don't understand. I'm lost. I don't know. Like, are you saying that you wrote for him and the
stuff that she performed, or just something else?
Or are you trying to say that this nigga couldn't have possibly written anything for Nicki because you used to write it?
That's what I'm saying. Like, that is not a statement that makes sense. You can't be like, oh, he's exposed, I did some ghostwriting for him. Like, okay, but that doesn't mean that he didn't do it for her. So I don't really understand what the connection is supposed to be there, but I feel like Nicki was, if not behind it, when she saw it, it was like somebody popped a battery into her back. Like,
yeah, for sure.
Here's my moment to just go ahead and attack this nigga and be like, oh, well, he'll do this, but you won't do that. Da, da, da. Like, okay. I'm
sure she's still in contact with this young man. I'm sure she pays a couple of little bills for him or something, I would just assume. And I think it's interesting that this same guy not too long ago was also on Vlad's show talking about how he robbed a nigga one time and Nicki Minaj was the getaway driver.
Oh, that was him. I remember hearing about that.
I don't think she said anything about that.
Right. So this is just
double tapped.
Right.
Left a comment. I don't think she mentioned that at all because why would you? But this, oh yes, absolutely. I've got so much to say now. Safaree responded on Twitter by saying, I don't need you for airtime. I'm on VH1.
Because you're her ex. So you kind of do.
And a coconut oil connoisseur.
Oh, in case I got the game fucked up. You right.
Working with such aspiring legends like Chanel West Coast.
And, I forgot you was doing big shit. Hazel E. And what's her name? The other one who is a little bit prettier, but not really. She looks real plastic.
Miss Nicki, baby?
Yes, her. Miss Nicki, baby.
I don't need you for every time I'm on VH1. Plus, they just started reruns and the new season about to start, so I think my airtime will be fine. This is so sad.
Oh, I miss syndication.
I got my own and don't need nobody for shout outs or a platform. I'm good. Now off to this photo shoot. Photo shoot spelled with an F instead of a P. Photo shoot. Fit to New York, then Jamaica. Locals be quiet.
Okay.
And I guess that was this is stupid. I think the whole ghostwriter conversation, like I said, is still dumb. Oh, there's more.
I mean, does anybody really think Nicki wrote every single last one of her lyrics? I don't get the argument behind this.
That's what I'm saying.
They're not even particularly great lyrics, right?
but it's like the whole point of having a ghostwriter is having someone who will write stuff for you and nobody knows that. So most of the time you won't have anything to back up what you're saying anyway. So if someone even comes out with like, oh yeah, I used to write for Nicki Minaj, I used to write for Drake, I used to write for Kendrick Lamar or whatever, or I do, or if you don't, like, how are you going? It's all going to be hearsay. And so for something like that,
that's the whole point.
One of the most common ways that rappers use to discredit each other is kind of silly. It's like one of the first things you can say when you don't like another rapper, when you beef and, oh bitch, you didn't even write your stuff. We'll never know if that's true or not. So what is the point of us even sitting here and dwelling on it? Nicki's got a different situation because she actually got a nigga trying to take money from her for this.
I get it.
But Safaree was also, I mean, it's not a secret that he's been in the studio with her ever since the beginning. It's not a studio that he was it's not a studio. It's not a secret that he was active in writing and stuff like that. I've never believed that Safaree wrote an out and out full verse for Nicki Minaj. But like I said, when it comes to things like, hooks, a couple punchlines, maybe a metaphor, introducing you to producers, coming up with such and such beat, doing ad libs and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. I'm sure that he had something to do with that. Now, is that worth whatever money it is he's trying to get from you, only a judge can decide that. But all of this back and forth of, I got letters in prison and you don't like me because I'm a woman, or, I used to take care of you and you'll only talk to me like this and not. It's so dumb. Let the courts handle this shit and just get off the internet about it.
Man, I feel like niggas care more about the court of Instagram.
That's true.
Or the court of Twitter than they do about like the court of law.
Yes.
Niggas care way more about who commented what.
Judge
what did that caption say?
The honorable baller alert.
I hate you.
Like, girl, let the white people who you pay to take care of this take care of it.
I don't have nothing to say on the internet about that. My lawyers got that. That ain't none of y'all business.
Don't sit up here now and try and act like Safaree never did anything for you. I doubt he wrote like whatever your best verses are, probably a lot of your worst. He didn't have anything to do with penning any of it. Right. But I'm sure he was active in something when it comes to, developing the creative side of your solo projects and probably some guest stuff too. So at this point, it's about whether or not I should pay you for that.
Right. I think it's just a question of how much money.
Right.
He's probably going to get less than what he wants, but
certainly
more than what she would like to give.
Less than whatever it is he wants.
I mean, also that, because, niggas. And I don't really know who wrote what. And I'm not even trying to take nothing away from Nicki. I just don't care for this to be hashed out on Instagram timelines as opposed to like, seriously though, can somebody just go to court? Like, can y'all just go to the courthouse and handle this?
I guess this was the one that she usually just does, the liking. She likes the stands. Shady tweets and stuff.
Yeah.
But I guess this one's been boiling her Ovaltine, bitch, because she showed up live and direct. She liked a tweet from one of her fan pages that said, Azealia confirms that while she wanted Safaree to write for her, it turns out she had to write for him because he didn't have the ability. And then it shows some quote from Azealia Banks at the time. They actually did work on a song together, and I guess when they did something for him, she wrote his verse for him. So Nicki liked that tweet.
Of course she did.
Which blew my mind.
Speaking of Azealia, this thing with Iggy Azalea.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, don't you? You didn't hear that? Did you think? You the one brought her up. I actually forgot all about it till you said her name.
This story is about Nicki Minaj.
But then you said Azealia.
Because it was pertinent to the story.
Azealia Banks and Iggy Azalea, I'm just going to do that, are evidently working on a song together. This was announced, I think, maybe it was right after we got out the...
Azealia was on Twitter one day fucking around and just talking about random shit as she always does. And in that said, me and Iggy should do a song together and pull everybody's wigs off. Girl, it's been enough time. You want to, and blah, blah, blah. And I guess that's how it ended up working out. I really will be shocked if this song sees the light of day. I'm surprised that neither one of them has said something to offend the other and fuck it all up by now. Azealia specifically.
Yeah, I'm shocked that they have not taking the opportunity to shit on each other yet.
It's only a matter of time. I really don't.
First of all, that is the truth.
It's really gonna happen.
Woo. Secondly, Digital Distortion might be the worst album name I have ever fucking heard.
It's Iggy Azalea.
I mean, why would you call your album Digital Distortion? Do you know what distortion sounds like? Hey, everybody, just want you to know when you press play on my record, it's going to be a bunch of distorted bullshit, like
digitally,
track after track that you don't want to hear. Distortion there's nothing about that is appealing. I don't know what she was thinking about, but
they both, need it. What would have anybody, if there's a song by Azealia Banks or Iggy Azalea, two artists that a lot of people would probably never take the time out of their day to actually go and listen to.
Yeah.
What would make them listen to each other besides actually... Now, don't do 212. What would make them actually play it besides these two being the one? Like, I think a lot of people, even motherfuckers who hate them, will go and listen to this song just to hear what it sounds like. Buy it? Maybe not. Probably not.
No, definitely not. But and it's not going to be on the album either, so... I
want to hear Azalea's part. I still like her as a rapper. I don't really care what comes out of Iggy Azalea's mouth. No shade. So.
Apparently she started a podcast, but then she deleted the episode already.
Who?
Azealia. Oh. She just uploaded it, but it's gone. Bruja del Block. Del Bloke.
I think that's her name on SoundCloud. Or
well, she uploaded it, but it's gone from SoundCloud now. So
probably for the best, honestly. Like,
probably so.
Like, the less that she said, it's just she just
the
be
less
like
you say,
fighting to just expel all of these opinions and just say the first thing that comes to her mind all the time.
We never.
I
need
like
that.
it. Nice and silent, a couple of little kikis here and there, maybe just harmless ones. Put out a song and do your best from here on out, girl. That's how I feel about her. Keep it on the lowest of lows. Iggy, just I don't care what you do.
If you if Azealia,
I really don't care.
If Azealia feels it in her spirit to say something disparaging about another artist or another black woman or whatever, she should just really take that time to log the fuck off and not do it. Like, I feel like for a while there, it was nonstop fuck ups on Azealia Banks's part, and 98% of it could have been alleviated had she just not been on the internet.
She be high and just,
I mean, who don't be high though?
But
who don't be high though?
So, I mean, she's just like,
I love when you mouth things.
You're such a bitch.
No, you know why? Because people be like, Crystal laugh is too much. Crystal be laughing all hard. She don't even be that funny. You niggas don't understand because I be sitting here looking at this fool's face.
Every week is, oh my gosh, Crystal's laugh. I love it so
I mean, no,
people say. I've never seen anyone
people
say
that, why would they tell you that?
Oh, crazy.
No, because it's me whose laugh is getting on their nerves. They be like, you be laughing at nothing. Like, no, look at this fool's face, which y'all can't see, obviously, but he be in here making the craziest facial expressions.
Anyway.
Mouthing shit.
What I was saying was...
See, you're not gonna get me.
Yeah, no, I mean, she just... I understand and I feel like you should be able to say what you want to. And I actually admired the fact that she was like, I'm going to do whatever I want to as an artist, and I'm just going to go full forth with my music thing. But I also don't want to be tied down into like the industry way of don't talk about your peers, or you can't say this, or I can't say I don't like that song, or I can't say I don't feel this artist. But then it was like, okay, when you calling people slurs, are you just saying stuff out of absolutely nowhere?
Telling a 12-year-old she need to get her titties done or whatever.
And a lot of this is you like rebelling because people have, look at you as this like villainous, wild, crazy little girl that don't nobody care about. And so rather than kicking back and be like, I'm gonna show y'all bitches that I can, you think that I'm just a loose cannon and stuff? I'm gonna watch.
I'll show you, hoes.
I'll show you. I'm pulling it together. Now what? And I'm gonna be shady in my group chat on you bitches still. And as soon as I win a Grammy or some other award, I'm gonna go up there and I'm gonna point at every bitch I hate and I'm gonna say how I feel about them then. But until then, I'm gonna be quiet and classy. And you girls can't take it. Like, I hate making people feel like when they have like negative opinions about me, unless it's just something I can't control. I hate like making people feel like, yeah, I knew it. I saw that shit coming. Or, yeah, so like you. Like, I just like to keep people on their toes.
No, nigga, you don't know what's like me. You don't know what's coming.
I'm unpredictable.
That's right, bitch. You can't track my moves, ho. You can't predict where I'm going.
I enjoy her being, quite silent because I still really like her music, but I'm sitting waiting for the day this song is done or comes out or whatever. And she's like, Iggy Azalea is a fake ass bitch. She'll never be Trina. And the only reason I did the song in the first place, bitch, is because I try to do a favor for your kangaroo loving ass or something like I see it because that's her. So,
do you think they'll go to the studio together, or will it just be like, no. I sent her the verse?
I think she said that Iggy sent her the song and she's going to do it and she's excited about it. And if it ends up coming out and it's a good thing for both of them, cool for her, for Azealia, because again, I like her music.
Yeah, no, I get it.
But I just knowing them and all that has been said between the two of them, I just won't be surprised even if the song gets done.
This little truce.
Just not even like a real genuine either, bitch. It was more so like, girl, we might as well do a song together. We ain't doing shit else. Like,
niggas is mad at both of us. We might as well come together.
Right. So if the song's cute, but
yeah, well, we'll see.
Not waiting with bated breath.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't have high expectations for this.
So
at all, but
good luck with that.
Sure.